Welcome to Learning in Small Bites 03. This is an introduction to how to write a job specification. Please make sure that you've signed in. We are going to look at the possible uses of systems in the process for recruiting a new member of staff. Recruitment for a new member of staff actually starts with a review of what the vacant job entails. You can click on the information box for general, extra and technical information on system basics. There are a range of HR processes for analysing what a new job will entail and the pay range for those duties. Once these have been done, we then have enough information to describe the job for potential applicants and eventual job holders. This description is the job specification or the job spec. Here we have a template that shows that a job spec is made up of a job description and a person specification. All of what I will speak through can be found in the help for this section. As you can see here. Ignore the reference box, this will be allocated by the system when you save. Let's add a title and save. Now you see we have the job in our newly created list of job specs. Its status is local. That means that only the person writing it has access. If you have watched video 02 about the organisation structure, you will be familiar with the various parts of our fictitious University of Small Bites. As this is a demonstration of how to work through a process, we have only shown the top-level units of the organisation. In a real system, you would be able to drill down to the relevant other sections or teams. We will choose Corporate Support Services, and we will have the job reporting to the shop manager. It has no staff responsibility, and it is an administrative job. Let's say the job has been evaluated at grade 5. In a real organisation, a job evaluation panel would have made this decision, but as this is a training system, we have just made up the grade. The full-time hours for the job are picked up from the job type when we save. So there are 40 hours per week for a full-time assistant. I will pause here and fill in the other bits of the job. You don't need to watch me. Back in a bit. So, purpose is why the job exists. Main duties and responsibilities is an overview of what the role holder will be expected to do in the job. The duties of the job will normally start with a verb, a word that expresses an action, and that is the job description. It really is that straightforward. When we get to the person specification, we look at those things that we have decided are essential for the person to have in order to do the job. And then there are those things that are desirables or nice to have. In the event of a tie between candidates, the one who can fill more of the desirables will most likely be appointed. Knowledge and experience. Here we set out what the successful person should have knowledge and experience of. Skills and abilities. Here we set out the actual practical skills and abilities the person must have. Education. Here we set out the education and qualification levels necessary to do the job. Where possible, people with equivalents will be encouraged to apply. We are virtually done here. Let's have a quick look at the icons on the right. Save. As you can guess, saves our work as we go along. Print gives us a printable version of the job spec. New job is for pulling up a blank template. List takes us to a list of your job specs. And delete. While delete deletes a job spec you absolutely do not want ever again, to be used with extreme care. I'll show you. If you save current work and click on new job spec, and we'll give it a title for deletion. And then we'll save it. Click on job list, there it is in the list. We can open it. Click on delete, and we can notice the warning. Even the system is surprised. Bypass the warning and the job is deleted. Now we return to the job list and see the job is deleted. Okay, so we've returned to the job we've spent the last few minutes creating. Now all that is left is to click the publish flag and save. Once publish is clicked and saved, the job spec is now available for others to access. In some workflows, the creation of a job spec and its release for public use would be by separate people, so that a different person could review the job spec and then release it. This is a concept of separation of duties. Great. Now we have a job spec, and in the next video we will create an advert for our job that we will release onto our Learning in Small Bites website. Until then, goodbye and thank you very much for watching.